She is an angel of incomparable purity, but she was defiled by Zhou Nan 368 times. Each time Zhou Nan acted indecently, it brought him a death baptism, and each death made Zhou Nan's level reset to 0. But Zhou Nan wasn't discouraged. He persisted in leveling up to level 10, just to see her once, and to hug her thighs again. With Zhou Nan's relentless efforts, her thighs were wrapped in pulp, and Zhou Nan was reborn in his 369th death. As expected, Zhou Nan's level was reset once more, but this time Zhou Nan unlocked a hidden achievement, Angel Thigh Hug. It turns out that Zhou Nan wasn't a pervert. All of Zhou Nan's efforts were for this lucky scroll, which could change Zhou Nan's fate. Although Zhou Nan was 20 levels behind the first team, he obtained the unique hidden profession, Black Card Emperor. This profession's innate skill was extremely powerful. It could combine any 2 cards into a black card. You should know that this is a world centered around cards, and everyone is called a card warrior. Cards are divided into 5 levels. From weak to strong they are green card, blue card, purple card, orange card, and 2 special cards, black card and red card. Their strength is random. They can be as powerful as an orange card, or as weak as a white card. Whether it's a regular card or a special card, their abilities can be enhanced or combined. To achieve a massive increase, card fusion is the way to go, but card fusion requires a recipe. If the fusion fails, all fusion materials will disappear. This shows how powerful the Black Card Emperor's innate skill is. It can not only fuse cards infinitely, but also has a 100% success rate. Zhou Nan couldn't wait to try this divine skill, but in these 69 days, Zhou Nan was so poor that he couldn't even afford 2 white cards. Fortunately, Zhou Nan was a veteran. He had done all the beginner tasks to death. Zhou Nan knew of 2 places to obtain white cards. The first card would come from the goddess of life in front of him. As long as he prayed devoutly to her, she would give Zhou Nan a white card. System prompt: congratulations on obtaining the initial 1-star white card, Snowfield Bear Pan Bao. The item is bound and automatically stored in Zhou Nan's storage backpack. The second card would be obtained through a beginner trial task. The task was to kill the so-called rookie killer, Training Chicken. Perhaps it would have been a threat to Zhou Nan in the past, but now Zhou Nan had the Snowfield Bear card. When Zhou Nan summoned the Snowfield Bear, the Training Chicken was scared to death on the spot. The Training Chicken was killed by the white bear's slap, and Zhou Nan easily obtained the second white card, a 3-star white card, Night Cat Disca. Zhou Nan impatiently spent 20 mana to combine the 2 cards. Influenced by the black card fusion talent, this card fusion didn't require a secret recipe. The 1-star white card Snowfield Bear Pan Bao and 3-star white card Night Cat Disca would surely fuse into a mutated black card. Successfully fused a 2-star black card Panda. Immediately, Zhou Nan summoned Panda, wanting to see the strength of Panda. He didn't expect that the casually fused white cards had skills, and their strength was comparable to a green card. This once again proved the insanity of Zhou Nan's talent skill. Now Zhou Nan had to quickly catch up with the first team. Defending Cassinar was Zhou Nan's best choice for a mission. This mission required them to go to the seaside village Cassinar and repel 9 waves of evil fishmen attacks within 100 minutes, as well as defeat the fishmen leader Shiralian. Zhou Nan confidently chose a team to join, but the host thought Zhou Nan's level was too low and kicked Zhou Nan out of the room. It took Zhou Nan 2 hours to find a suitable team. Unexpectedly, the team Zhou Nan joined was a group of real newbies. The others felt they could beat them easily. Helplessly, Zhou Nan had to carry the 3 of them. Zhou Nan knew how difficult this instance was. The small fishing village of Cassinar was located in the center of the map, with a large road leading to the east, south, and west. At the end of each road was a portal for fishmen to attack. When the fishmen refreshed, they would attack from all 3 roads simultaneously, with 1 wave every 10 minutes for a total of 9 waves. The number of fishmen would increase with each wave. Bosses would appear during the 3rd, 6th, and 9th waves. The 3rd wave would spawn Fishman Warrior Jason. The 6th wave would spawn Fishman Fighter Nikki, and players nicknamed them Big Carp and Second Catfish, respectively. The 9th wave would be the final boss, Fishman Leader Shiralian, also known as Old Shark. Whether or not Old Shark could be defeated would determine if the instance could be cleared. Once they were in the game, they finally met face to face. One of their teammates and his wife went to the west road. The team leader assigned Zhou Nan to the south road. However, Zhou Nan asked the team leader if they were not moving bricks. The team leader laughed, asking Zhou Nan if his life was so oppressed that he was thinking about moving bricks while playing the instance. Zhou Nan's face turned dark, guessing that the team leader had not read any strategy guides. This defense instance had various tasks, and completing them would make clearing the instance easier. Taking the brick moving task from Kacker, completing it would block the east and west roads with walls, causing the fishmen to only attack the south road. Taking the logging task from Kulu, completing it would build 2 watchtowers on the south road. Taking the potion task from Kekalo, giving the potion to the village chief would turn him into a healing mother who could restore 10% of the group's health every minute. Zhou Nan hoped his teammates would not be too bad and buy Zhou Nan more time. Zhou Nan summoned Panda to guard the base and went to do the brick moving task. The battle officially started, and 20 minutes quickly passed. The first 2 waves were easy to kill. The teammate looked at the leaderboard and saw the the team leader had killed 300, and the other teammate and his wife had also killed 300. However, Zhou Nan had killed 0. Zhou Nan was cursed as a freeloader. Teammates started to curse Zhou Nan. The Black Card Emperor is really a freeloader, not even killing a single enemy. I hope Big Carp appears on Zhou Nan's road. Surprisingly, their wish came true. Zhou Nan was shocked when he saw Jason, not because of their strong lineup, but because Zhou Nan still had 30 bricks left to move. Zhou Nan could only let Panda go ahead and stall for time. Pandas are indeed amazing. One punch for each, especially that shattering attack skill. It's an area of effect damage. Carp Jason was knocked away in an instant. Before it could even fall, the panda leaped up, gathering strength in its arms, grabbed its face, and pushed it into the ground, knocking it out like that. Now, all the little monster's hatred was focused on the panda. Zhou Nan could only muster all his strength to hold onto the bricks, but the captain's sudden death threw off Zhou Nan's rhythm. Subsequently, Zhou Nan's other 2 teammates also quit the game, leaving a message for Zhou Nan. Zhou Nan, you're a burden. Just quit wasting my time. Zhou Nan was speechless. Now, Zhou Nan could only clear the game solo. Before long, all the bricks were moved. Kakar didn't take long to build the wall. The original plan was to do the logging task next, but the panda's health was low, so they had to activate the village chief early by doing the quest. With the village chief's skill, Zhou Nan knew he was safe. The panda's prowess remained undiminished. With a few punches, Catfish Jessica went to heaven to meet Carp Jason. Finally, they entered the last wave. Shark Leone was truly tall and mighty. Zhou Nan was surprised to find that he was as small as a bug in front of Shark Leone. Zhou Nan's panda was equally tall and mighty, fighting back and forth with Shark Leone. The only difference was the damage dealt. Fortunately, the panda weighed 800 pounds, with thick skin and flesh, especially good at enduring. In the end, Shark Leone lost its weapon by mistake. The panda took advantage of a series of moves, instantly taking it away, and even knocked its trident out. Zhou Nan couldn't help but marvel at his own luck. The dungeon had entered Zhou Nan's favorite part, opening loot chests. Ever since Zhou Nan obtained the hidden profession Black Card Emperor, Zhou Nan suddenly found his luck seemed to turn as well. Zhou Nan excitedly opened 3 treasure chests. The first one gave him 2 skill points, which was only average. Zhou Nan put them all into his appraisal skill, so he could identify cards himself in the future. Unexpectedly, the second chest gave Zhou Nan a chance to use his skill. Zhou Nan spent 10 magic points to use the appraisal skill, but he only got a trash white card, Wild Black Bear Rob. For the last chest, Zhou Nan prayed even more devoutly, but the result was another white card, Brave Village Guard Sogol. Although this card was somewhat useful for defending Cassinar, how could Zhou Nan be satisfied with such a white card? It didn't suit Zhou Nan's Black Card Emperor identity at all. Zhou Nan didn't hesitate to combine the 2 cards. As the golden light dissipated, it turned out to be a mutated 1-star black card, Brave Bear Soul Aura. Not only did it have strong ranged attack power, but it also automatically carried bricks, building a Brave Bear watchtower within 3 minutes. It was a godly card for defending Cassinar. Zhou Nan couldn't wait to start the solo mode. Zhou Nan's 2 summon creatures worked together quite well. This round was almost guaranteed to win. With nothing better to do, Zhou Nan decided to go farm some wild monsters. These monsters dropped various types of materials, especially the Granite Golem Lord. Its dropped materials were even more precious, but no one could solo dungeons like Zhou Nan and still have time to farm wild monsters. Before long, the mutated Murloc became a soul under Zhou Nan's blade, and he even obtained the Murloc curved blade. Left hand a special item, special material. If given to the Captain Kakar, there would be unexpected gains, but Zhou Nan's current strength was not enough to face the Granite Golem. By the time Zhou Nan returned, his 2 summoned creatures had already subdued Shark Leone. Shark Leone's final health points were taken away by his large summoned creature's random punches. The entire battle ended with Zhou Nan saying, "Collapse," and that put a full stop to it. This time, 4 treasure chests appeared at once. As expected, if luck isn't enough, make up for it with strength. Although it's still as dark as ever, this diamond can be used to upgrade the buildings in the secret base. The scroll is a single-use pass, which can also be hung in the secret base as a decoration. There's also a base decoration single-use pass. I thought I could get a black bear card and combine it with a summoning item, but the result is a floor-level white card, a jumping frog. Helplessly, Zhou Nan had to go to the trading house to buy one. However, when Zhou Nan searched for the black bear card, Zhou Nan's eyes widened. The black bear card was either listed for 99,999 gold coins or listed for 66,666 gold coins, but unintentionally, I found a relatively conscientious one listed for 666 gold coins, and there were 10 of them. But when Zhou Nan looked at his wallet, there were only 81 lonely gold coins. Zhou Nan asked the seller if they could hold it for Zhou Nan. Originally, the seller wouldn't agree, but when the seller found out that Zhou Nan liked and followed Manga explained, the seller immediately agreed. Zhou Nan was not so poor that he had nothing. He had never been willing to sell the trident he got for the first time. For Zhou Nan's black bear card, Zhou Nan resolutely gave up the trident and very generously listed it for 1,888 gold coins. Zhou Nan's conscience is clear for all to see. As soon as the trident was listed, it was snapped up. Nan quickly bought all Black Bear cards. After some synthesis, Nan's summoning team was officially formed. Here, I have to mention Nan Black Bear Summon again, because it's a black card. Different from the Guardian card, it can be summoned repeatedly. As the saying goes, with such a powerful lineup, Nan would be at a loss if he didn't show off. But with Nan's level 2 label, everyone would kick Nan every time they saw him. Just when Nan was feeling indignant, he saw a high-priced request for brick moving. Nan immediately joined the team and quickly typed a few words. "Don't kick, I'm really a brick moving expert." As expected, high-ranking people know not to judge a book by its cover. When Nan mentioned that the task was to move 1600 bricks, Nan immediately knew they were going to do a hidden task. Nan casually posted his summoning card. After seeing Nan's summon creature's powerful abilities, everyone agreed immediately. Teammates blew the big con. The original village disappeared, and it turned into a magnificent town. System notification, regional communication platform, hidden mode city fortress activated, instance scene changed. In 30 minutes, the Fishman artillery squad will attack Cassinar. Please protect the town hall from being destroyed. Nan summoned 2 creatures at once. 30 minutes later, Nan successfully completed the brick moving task. The wealthy team members all extended olive branches to Nan. Nan looked at the time and wanted to go for a stroll, but the scene before him shocked Nan. This was a mech. Both of my teammates were wealthy. One had an iron-horned rhino beneath him, holding a trident. The other one was controlling a limited edition mech. Only I was dressed in cheap gear. Just as the 3 of us were killing indiscriminately, the system suddenly prompted, "Please note that the Fishman artillery squad is about to attack." This made Nan very puzzled. Aren't the little fishmen all in the sea? Where did the artillery come from? The answer was immediately given by the little fishmen. The little fishmen transformed into cannonballs and attacked the crowd in a torrent. One almost reached Nan's lungs. Luckily, Nan's summoned creature was quick to react. It killed it with one punch. This scene was just witnessed by a teammate. They didn't expect Nan's summoned creature to have such high attack power. In order not to let Nan steal their loot, teammates tactfully asked Nan to take refuge in the woods. Nan immediately saw through his teammates' thoughts and indifferently led his summoned creatures into the small woods. Might as well go for a field battle since there's nothing else to do. Nan wanted to try if he could build a tower in the wild area. Unexpectedly, it was really possible. Suddenly another little fishman came to hit Nan, but this time, Nan dodged in time. However, he bumped into something solid. Only then did Nan realize that there was an invisible wall in front of him. This collision was no small matter. It gave Nan inspiration. Nan couldn't beat the granite before, but this time, Nan had a plan. Nan instructed the summoned creature to throw an axe at it to draw aggro. Granite Golem saw that Nan's group was provoking it from above. Its aggro meter suddenly filled up. Enraged, it wanted to tear them apart, but halfway through its charge, it crashed into the wall with a loud clang. This was exactly as Nan had anticipated. The monster was unable to damage the terrain. The Granite Golem couldn't reach them in melee combat. Nan could slowly whittle it down, but the Granite Golem wasn't stupid. It immediately used a stunning throw skill. Lifting a 1-ton rock, it threw it towards Nan. The massive rock quickly appeared above Nan's head. It seemed like Nan was about to be hit, but Nan remained calm. At this moment, a loud noise echoed through the entire town. Teammates couldn't help but feel awed by the scale of Nan's wild battle. They wondered if he was fighting the Granite Golem. The teammates immediately denied this possibility. No one could solo the Granite Golem at the moment. Tons of rocks had already hit them. However, a bloody scene did not occur. Instead, Nan's summoned creature gently held back the rock with its hand. The rock instantly turned into ashes. The system considered the summoned creature on the tower as a structure. Granite Golem's skill was ineffective against structures. Everything was under Nan's control. It had to be said that Nan had fooled them. However, Nan miscalculated the Granite Golem's defense. Nan's summoned creature only dealt 16 points of damage to it. It would take at least 40 minutes to kill it. Nan hadn't even been fighting for 2 minutes when the system announced the dungeon was completed. Unfortunately, they didn't manage to kill it this time. Luckily, 3 treasure chests appeared. The first 2 were experience and material chests. The last one was a unique chest exclusive to hidden dungeons. Upon opening it, a Murloc Cannon Landing Type 1 summon card was found. Nan then fused it with a previously acquired God's Follower card. Finally, he obtained a 1-star Black Card Cannon Follower Thunder Landing. Although the attack power depended on the Murlocs, its range and growth potential were not bad, so Nan decided to nurture it. Then, Nan began searching for the ammunition required for this summoned creature, but to his surprise, he found that only one person was selling it on the market.